Hi Cancer, this will be a general love reading for you guys for the rest of April. Unfortunately, my microphone has conked out, so apologies for the sound quality. Hopefully you can hear this, but I just need to keep going, they've told me, so be it. Hopefully next time microphone issues will not be an issue. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. All that information is in the description box below. This is, please remember that time is fluid even, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, could be happening sometime in the future. And also, cross watchers, please be advised these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. So what do we have for Cancer? It feels really swift today, which is good for readings, even though I started off and there was all kinds of technical issues and yeah, 27-minute long readings, and it's just, oh dear, it was a bit horrendous. But anyway, what can we what does Cancer, quiet contemplation here, taking yourself out of the picture for a hot minute. I would say the Hermit there, but now you've got the Vavavoom to move forward. You've got all those answers. I think you needed some quiet time alone. Yeah, there's a burden here. 10 of Wands. Even though you've been moving forward, your face is this way, which means that your head's been in a different space. Even though you've been moving forward, you've been thinking of something, but I think that quietening the mind, meditation, whatever, however you've done it, you've got those answers now on how to move forward, and you're doing it with such gusto. A Chariot here, she's like, yeah, I'm off, man. I'm doing this thing. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Now, these readings are not of any particular flavour. I just keep them open. Yeah, I think that when you come out, and it's almost like you know what to do. Is it putting the burden down? Maybe. Maybe. But I think that you will find those answers. The World card is here. It's a cycle that's complete. You keep a lot to yourself, Cancer. You don't ever kind of like talk about things. I feel it's quite, whatever's going on in your head, nobody else knows what it is, if you know what I mean. I'm an Aries, so I used to tend to tell everybody what was going on. I had to learn, you know, your way of doing things, which is not tell everybody everything, and just be selective about what you want people to know. But you are a very keep your cards close to your chest kind of a person. That makes sense. Anything else? Anything else? God, this could be the swiftest reading ever. I feel that there's some more cards that want to come out, but anything else? Anything else? Anything else for Cancer? Anything else that needs to be spoken? Anything else? I think you are actually going through that. And I'd say it was a heavy burden, but it doesn't say what the burden is. If it's in relation to relationships, or if it's in relation to work, it could be anything. It's anything that it resonates. Oh, too many. They were trying to give me a raft then. I'll just put them back in. Anything else? Anything else for Cancer? Anything else? Highest messages only. Oh, come on. You know the cards are in there. Highest messages only. Right? Any more? Any more want to come out? Any more? Wow. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. And I think that's the reason why you're putting the burden down. There's something that's being illuminated to you at the moment. The Moon card, it's a sudden realisation. This is not snap decision. The reason why is because we've got the Hermit here, and he's been carrying this burden for a very, very, very long time. But I think that if you don't put the burden down, you can't move forward. That cycle needs to be completed. You need to be able to shed yourself of that energy, whatever that is. Could be a relationship, could be a business, could be anything. And yeah, there's a younger energy here. It's almost like I feel looking at your younger self, and it's almost like the Princess of Cups, or it's like a message from your younger self to you right at this time, regardless of what gender you are. And it's also saying, you know, be kind to yourself. What did you want out of life? What's been in the dark? What have you been in denial about almost? That is being illuminated now with the moon cards. Yeah, a lot of conflict. 5 of Wands. If I make this decision to move in a different direction, or to close this off, or to do whatever, it's going to bring about conflict, it's going to bring about arguments. But in order to do that, I think that actually speaking your truth into existence, see, that's a self-imposed prison that you've put yourself in, all these thoughts. I think that once you make that decision to go for it with a Chariot and just say, look, to hell with it, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do with my journey, my life. There's a celebration. It's almost like a euphoria. Yeah, full. Just going for it. Put the headache down. What is the headache? If it's giving you a headache, get rid of it. The Fool. The Fool's journey. You don't know where it's going to end, but with you making that decision almost, you're freeing yourself of all this murky energies here. And it almost feels like there's been a third-party situation gone on in the background. So that says to me that you almost like been lied to. Not all of a person's loyalties have been to you, and perhaps there is marriage involved, and perhaps this denotes that the illusion of a happy marriage, you knew it was going on, but you didn't want to face it, if that makes sense. But by freeing yourself, by speaking it into existence, that the Wounded Warrior, yeah, you thought you'd stabbed yourself in the heart. It's not too late. The Wounded Warrior here, still been wounded. It's almost like facing up to that. Perhaps you knew deep down inside what was going on. You still stayed in that position. You still stayed in that energetic position. It was a nightmare. Because you didn't want conflict. You need to be able to free yourself from that and birth a whole different scenario, a whole different way of life, a whole different you moving forward. And that's what you want to do. And you want to do that right now. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to leave it there. Beautiful reading. I love it. I love progression. I love people seeing, turning their situations around, which is what Source is giving you. It's giving you, you know, the tools to do that. Oh, wow. Okay. It's gone a bit dizzy. So it's a really heady energy. It's energy of, yeah, do I do it, do I not? Well, you know what the best decision is for you, and it doesn't matter if it brings about a tower moment or discord. You know, how long is that going to last? That's what you ask yourself. Everybody's got their own journey. That's the thing. Everybody, even in relationships, we've all got our own journeys. We're not, you know, homogenous. Oh, I don't even know what I was trying to say there. Thanks for giving me that. You're not, you are individuals in a relationship. Okay, everybody should be able to have the space to express themselves. That's what I was trying to say. Embrace. The frequency of emergence, with this Fool card, the Lady card and the Chariot card. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude. Wow. Of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So with this energy here, which is Princess, which is the younger you, regardless of gender, it's just an energy, invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude. So perhaps they're asking you to acknowledge the fact that this energy's gone on, and just to do your own thing. I think that is what they're trying to say. They're trying to say to you, see it as an opportunity for you to move forward. What else do we need to know? With grace. And probably do something that you had a thought about doing when you were younger. I don't know. Prosperity lies ahead. Nothing is yet set in stone. A new start is coming. Yeah, luck is on your side. Bring love into a situation. Conclusions are within reach. Beautiful reading, Cancer. If it did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. And I love you loads. Take care.